County. Hours after a 15-year-old was shot and killed in Lexington, police have made an arrest. It happened just before 11:30 last night on Belmont Drive near Bryan Station Road. An unidentified 16-year-old now faces charges of murder and robbery in the shooting death of Bobby Durham. Police say the two met up Wednesday night, got into a fight, then the 16-year-old shot Durham in the stomach. Durham's death marks the second student from Lafayette High School to be killed by gunfire in the past several months.
And the overall number of teenagers killed in the Bluegrass over the past 6 months is startling. Kelsey Borza explains in tonight's LEX 18 Investigates.
The fact that we need more than one hand to count the number of teenagers in Lexington and adjacent counties shot and killed is disturbing. And this is just since August. A Lexington mother who lost her own child to violence says, unfortunately, in this day and age, we need to teach children about the reality of gun violence before they even reach their teenage years. The shooting death of Robert Durham brings back horrific memories to Lexington mother Anita Franklin, who lost her 21-year-old son Antonio to a stray bullet in 2014.
When there's another tragedy, we just relive that whole scenario all over again, and we feel for the family, so it's just sad.
Unfortunately, more and more families are now in the same position. 15-year-old Leo Travers was shot in a very similar incident just last week in Jessamine County. Police say he was killed by another teen and found lying in the street. In Lexington on Thanksgiving Day, 14-year-old Angel Juarez died after being shot multiple times while answering the front door of his home. On November 19th, 17-year-old David Fletcher Jones was shot in the head at his friend's house on Honey J Court. A month before that, the murder of Trinity Gay. The 15-year-old daughter of Olympic runner Tyson Gay was hit by a stray bullet outside of the Cookout restaurant on South Broadway. And less than 6 months ago, 15-year-old Morgan Penn was at a sleepover in Scott County when a man fired several shots into the home from outside. In the past few years, Franklin has made it her life mission to stop youth violence in the Bluegrass.
They have this saying, rest in peace, and we're trying to teach them to not say that, not use that terminology. We want them to start saying live in peace, and that's what they need to learn to say.
And that's just the number of teens who died in the past 6 months. Looking back at our archives, several more teenagers were shot, but they were lucky enough to survive. Back to you.
Thank you.